Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for the upcoming week of January 6, 2020. I almost said 19. Got a lot to say. So we have a full moon in Cancer and a lunar eclipse on the 10th, depending on where you live, right? So everything is going to be, the emotions will be high. I've already been feeling them. So just be careful with that. Clouded thought, being indecisive, you know, all the mushy energy is happening in our heads, and air signs, we really don't vibe that. We don't really like that feeling, to be honest. So just be careful, or be cognizant at least. Also, on the 11th, Uranus is going direct in Capricorn, which I think will be good for love life, and I think also will usher in more Uranian energy, which is expected and unexpected, which is disruption, which is spontaneity and fun, in my opinion, for what we already have going. Also, big announcement. So I would be remiss if I did not tell you, right? The name of this channel is Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. Mah Jongg is a 1,000-year-old Chinese divination method and game. If you feel like 2019 was a beast to you, which it was to a lot of people, and even if you don't, you need to look up your Chinese astrology. You need to, because first of all, Eastern astrology is thousands of years older than Western astrology, right? Whether your sun sign is Aries or Gemini or whatever, right? What Eastern astrology has been around longer. So last year was a year of the Earth pig. It did not mesh well with a lot of people. So look that up to see why 2019 was what it was, whether it was for good or for bad, and what you can look forward to in 2020, so that way you can be prepared, right? Mine told me that 2019 would be a horrible year, like that I would not make any advances in certain areas of my life, and I didn't, right? And I didn't. That was just the energy. But 2020 is set up to be a lot different. So that's why I'm still here. I didn't lose my mind. Also, numerology is important, y'all. So I tell you, and I told you last week, we are in a 4 universal year now, right? 2020 adds up to 4. That means little by itself. It only relates to you when it comes to your personal number, right? A number by itself means nothing. It's how does it relate to me, right? So again, using myself for example, my personal year number, which you get your personal year by adding up the day of your birth and the month of your birth with the universal year, right? 2020 is 4. So if your birthday is August 1st, right, you add up the 8 and the 1 and then 2 and 2, right, and the 4, right? So 9, 16, so then you get a 17 reduced to 8, so you'd be having an 8 personal year, right? That's what matters as it relates to an 8 personal year and a 4 universal year. Now again, for mine, 2019 was a 3 universal year, right? 3 is about communication and self-expression and creativity and receptive divine feminine energy, right? Fun, spontaneity. I was having a 1 personal year. That was a catastrophe, because 1 is about independence. 1 is about getting stuff done, manifesting, moving forward, right? And so I just wanted to get stuff done and be in my masculine energy and just like get her done and work, but the universe was not having that. It was not a time for that. Now I'm in a 2 personal year, which is about partnerships and all of that and balance. And it's a 4 universal year, so that is more auspicious, right? Because the 4 is about responsibility and planting foundations and all of that. 2 and 4 make a lot more sense, as do 5 and 3. So please look that up. Look up your personal year number and look up your Chinese zodiac sign. What are the major themes for my air signs for the upcoming week of January 6, 2020, please? Sorry that was so long, but it had to be said. People like, oh, I still don't feel like I felt the change in this. And here's the thing too, if you look at an astrology channel, if you look at the cosmos, you'll see, and astrologers will tell you, we are still working through some really intense transits right now until when? The end of January. And what does that start? The end of January is when the Chinese New Year starts, the Lunar New Year on January 25th. All of that is happening for a reason. So that is when the true relief will come. Angel number 472, air signs. Look it up, see if it resonates with you. So look, I like this. Last week was about internal and external cleansing. 4, we starting with 4, right? With the 4 universal year. Being practical, being balanced. 4, 2 2s make up 4. Being responsible, but balancing out, being responsible, but also being happy and being in your joy. Because the lute is all about fun. He's all about doing your own thing, marching to the beat of your own instrument. It ain't even got to be a drum, right? He's all about acquiring knowledge and laughing at things as they come, right? Okay, I've seen many a days like this, right? This is nothing. A bad day is nothing. But being grounded and being balanced between joy, happiness, and being responsible too. Next to the 7 bamboo tortoise, patience. Patience with the divine. Patience with your obstacles even. Ooh, that's a good one. So obstacles that are there on your path to teach you something, because that's why they pop up, right? Being patient with them. Even if, let's say, you sit in traffic and you're like, what is there good about this? No, it's being patient with traffic. Being patient. This is just an obstacle that's trying to stop you. It's not going to. It never does, right? You've made it this far and you know it won't, right? But it's just a matter of learning how to deal with that energy and using that energy to make you a better person and just to laugh and self-reflect. Look at that. East card. The dawn of a new day. Stepping out of the shadows. Listening to yourself. Focusing on yourself. Again, being patient with yourself. Being open to balancing practicality with fun in your own life. So this is all about you, right? Y'all got Maya song. It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you, you. Remember that? Look, y'all ain't about to be making fun of my singing. That's what you're not gonna do on my channel. This ain't no singing channel. This is a song that popped in my head when I pulled that. So that's y'all song of the week, right? It's all about me. 9 circles unicorn. You gotta love it. Full moons are all about completions, wrapping stuff up. Listening to your intuition. Full moon is in Cancer. You gotta love it. Being honest with yourself, with what makes you happy. Being honest with what makes you happy. Being honest with in what makes you happy. And wrapping up things that do not. It's just that simple. You got the West card. So that could be dealing with love. That's an element of romance with the East and the West together. Also could be dealing with what you're trying to accomplish, right? The setting sun, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, right? So rising into who you are so that you can settle, that 4 energy, energy of settling, but not in a good way, just settling down, being more bounded, being more grounded and practical. This could also deal with what you're trying to accomplish. Your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions, your objectives, right? What you're trying to do. Ooh, with writing. Could do with writing. Or with somebody else. 2 circles pine. Again, so more of this energy of balance. More of this energy of partnership. Right? Writing. You could write something with somebody. This could be something about the written word. Poetry, singing, rap, stories, you name it. Your autobiography. I don't even know. This is also a younger guy. So it's interesting, this energy in clarifying the Lute, which is an older guy, older wisdom, who's still fun. He's still jolly. He's still, just taking life as it goes. You have this younger guy who's still pondering. He wants stuff done. He wants his stability. But it's right behind him. He just don't see it. Right? The young guy, he's a good guy. And he's being patient. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got all these men. You got this fun man, and then this young man who just waiting, plotting, trying to move about life as he sees fit. And then you got the cart, which is literally the embodiment of what I already said. Balance, stability. He's been through it. See, you wouldn't know that the Lute has been through nothing because he's standing on a corner playing his instrument. He having fun. He laughing and joking. And you just think he's had a jolly life his whole life. And that's not the case. Because if you look closer, you'll see that he has worry lines. He just ain't letting it get to him. He's seen some rough days. He just has learned how to navigate them and maneuver through them. Whereas with the carp, he looks exhausted because he is. He's been through some things. But guess what? What did I just say? That was past tense. He's been through some things. They're done. Right? That phase is over. Is he going to have other bad days? Of course. But not right now. Now he's focusing on his stability and allowing things to come to him. He done already been through it. He's just dealing with the energy. And that's what I told y'all. That's the type of energy that we in collectively anyway. Washing off 2019 as we get ready for this big roaring 20s. You know what I'm saying? Double vision year. That's what we gearing up to. But we are not there yet. And I said it. I don't care. Oh, well, my astrologer, she's been doing this for 90 years. I'm telling you, we're not there yet. Y'all know we not there yet. You ain't feeling it. Look at the energy. 9 bamboo willow, right? Is about resilience, perseverance. Things are wrapping up. Staying strong, hanging in there. This tree is barely hanging in there, but guess what? As long as its roots are there, this tree is good. The winds can blow and all that, but it's still going to stay. It's still there. It's also about healing. So deep healing coming from both of these cards. and painful healing, right? Healing is not a fun thing. People always talk about that too in spirituality. They're always like, oh, healing and just emotions, and they make it seem so soft. And healing is not soft. It is grueling. It is painful, right? When your body is healing from a wound and your skin is coming back together, it's painful. It don't feel good. So I think that's something that we got to keep in mind too. Look at this South card. Ultimately success. I told you that after everything that he done been through. And this is clarifying the toad. So, oh, I'm sorry. Not the toad, the tortoise. I'm tripping. That's a whole tortoise. But yeah, success as a result. Okay, you're impatient. Okay, you know, with how things are going and all that. But you got it. The healing is over. All of that, the bad part is over, air signs. We just working through the last parts of it. That's what I've been telling everybody. Oh, okay. So you can have money, unexpected change in financial situation. Look at this communication. All these emotions swirling around in your head. Look at this. All this swirling water. That's all that Cancerian emotional stuff from this eclipse happening. But again, this is deep healing within yourself, air sign. Healing in how you communicate, everything. All of that. He's thinking about traveling because he's looking across the pond, right? And the boat is right under him. Like, okay, it's your time. Get ready. You can have all of that. Listen to your own intuition. Be honest with yourself, but be balanced. Everybody's lesson is about being balanced. Balancing out emotions versus practicality. Look at that partnership. 2 bamboo. A healing partnership with somebody else. Could be from above. Interesting. Sent from heaven. That type of energy. And look at the last card. 5 circles dragon. All about sudden change. Uranus. Money. Luck. Things suddenly going your way. Windfalls. Success. And that's right underneath the success. You can't even be mad at that. Particularly from writing or something. Or you done told somebody something, or you said something that somebody needs to hear, and then the blessing comes back around to you as a result of having done that. But this is all about you, your healing, your perseverance, your resilience, your objectives, your dreams, your intuition, your being honest, your happiness, your ability to communicate. And then after all that, the universe is like, there might be a little partnership on the horizon. It's all good too. But it has to be one of spiritual nature and of healing nature. And it might even bring you some money. And some fun, drastic change. So we are back to the fortune telling book. Like I said, until I get bored. I like this book though. A lot of cards are coming up that I haven't seen before in the readings for this week. So we'll see how that goes. Won't we, Aquarius? Queen of Diamonds. Diamonds are forever. Queen of Diamonds. Okay. An approachable woman. You may know a flirtatious woman who entices men to fall in love with her. She will help you to solve a problem, enable you to revel in new gains and fresh hopes. You will get a chance to go somewhere you have never seen before. Reverse. Should there be any gossip and criticism, it will quickly fade. Okay, Aquarius, that's not bad. An approachable woman. So that makes sense. I said there was an element of romance there. So maybe that's you, or maybe that is about the person who is coming towards you. I can see that. A person, like I said, there to help you balance out your need for fun as well as practicality, right? Because that's what it's all about. Fresh hopes. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll get a chance to go somewhere that you have never been. Remember, we had the water sign there too. We had the water, the 6 bamboo water, which is about traveling, right, and healing and things like that. So it could be a spiritual journey for you, Aquarius, even though it may not be like an eat, pray, love, like I'm going here to meditate and stuff. It could, a trip that you take, or whether it's short or even if it's a commute, could end up being a more healing trip than you anticipate. All right. Ooh, not all them cards. All right, Libra. Whoa, the Queen of Diamonds again. So Libra, that was your message too. We'll see how it is different. You may know of, okay, an approachable woman. You may know a flirtatious woman who entices men to fall in love with her. She will help you to solve a problem and enable you to revel in new gains and fresh hopes. You will get a chance to go somewhere you have never been before. Reverse. Should there be any gossip and criticism, it will quickly fade. So Libra, this is saying, don't focus on nobody else. This is about balance, and this is about you balancing what you want. You becoming that approachable woman. Ooh, that's it. That's your message, right? So if you feel like that's not you, this is saying become that person, because the people that you are enticing could help you in the long term, right? The people that you are enticing could end up being business partners, people that you want to work with. And if you already are that person, learn to put that skill to good use, right? Learn to make sure that you're enticing the right people, that you're using that talent, because it is a talent, it is an art, right? For your benefit and for gainful benefit, not just money or gold digging or nothing like that. Something that will help you in the long run and help you become a better person, right? Help you attain your goals and help you to achieve the things that you want to achieve and even make the world better, right? And if somebody got something to say, ain't hey, look, card said, don't even worry about it. They'll get over it real quick when they see what you're doing with it. Okay, and last but not least, Gemini, 9 of Diamonds. Ooh, I know what this card is. It's crazy because the same cards mostly come through. It's crazy. That is insane to me because there's so many other messages, but what's gonna come up is what's gonna come up. Love and travel. You will reap a rich harvest from the seeds you have sown. Travel may lead to a new love or even greater prospects. You may move to a better job or home. An intimate friendship brightens your long-term future. In 9 days, 9 weeks, or in September, you will begin a new phase of hard but fruitful work. Reverse, you will choose how you earn a living. That is beautiful, Gemini. That is beautiful. Love and travel. I told you both of those were in the general reading. There are elements of both of those. We have the water and we have the east and the west, right? Which ironically, even though one east and west is about love and water is about travel, all together that's about traveling, right? So you could travel with the love. It says reaping what you have sown, right? So remember, we talked about that. We talked about 2019, and we talked about 2019 was a horrible year for Geminis. Are you kidding me? Like, in general. But this is about all the seeds that you planted, that we planted during 2019, are now being able to be able to see the fruits of your labor, right? Travel leading to new love or greater prospects. So being in motion and taking advantage of that also came through for Aquarius. If you are able to travel or even commute or even on a small scale, being open to the possibility, because Uranus is direct now, and also being open to the possibility of when you meet a person who is able to benefit you on one end, there might be a crossover. So for example, a person who you meet and you are romantically attracted to may be able to help you with your business, right? And vice versa. An intimate friendship brightens your long-term future. So again, meeting new people, maybe through travel, maybe through love or a love affair that you have with somebody else who ends up being them putting you in face to face with a person who can help you, or the exact opposite. You are being friends with somebody and then meeting a love through them. And last but not least, you will begin a new phase of hard but fruitful work, right? So again, all of this stuff is about the cycles of life wrapping up. You will choose how you earn a living. So we're just wrapping up all that old energy and we are making the choices now. That's 2020, baby. That's boss energy. What is you saying? Woo! All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a great week, air signs. Peace out.